Greetings, everyone, and welcome to Truth Council 23 with me, Truth Nunez, and our spiritual council. We're so honored, grateful, and thankful to be here with all of you to share today's collective energetic read. Keeping in mind, we are reading collective energies. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. You are and forever will be the masters of your experiences, of what you will or what you will not into this creation. We're going to go ahead and get started right away by honoring and thanking our spiritual council. I want to honor my grandmama, mi abuelita, Gladys Nunez Maldonado. I also want to honor and thank my grandpapa, abuelito Felix Antonio Nunez. I invite you to do the same. I do honor and thank your trusted ancestors, those that protect and love and guide you. I invite you to honor whatever religious force, whatever spiritual force, whatever makes you feel good, grounded, and connected to the all as you are in this experience. You can also take a moment of silence to be in silence with yourselves. That's also more than enough. Let's get started. My lovies, an interesting song came in. I posted it on TikTok, but I'll share it with you as well. La Bella y la Bestia by Romeo Santos. For some of you, you're breaking free from an addiction. For some of you, you're regaining your power. You're regaining your trust in yourself, in your higher self, in your hierophant, after maybe having yourself turned against yourself. It's like Inception. Maybe for some, you were participating in a connection, in a friendship, in a relationship that wasn't necessarily in your best interest, and you're taking your power back. You're not sacrificing yourself for anyone anymore. It's people may even call you vain because of it. I am getting the song "You're So Vain" or egotistical. I bet you think this song is about you. It is. Right now, it is, my lovies. It's about you. It's about you, my lovies, and you need to own that. For some of you, taking your power back, doing the things that are good for you, that energy has been present. It was also present in the Sagittarius reason. There's a reason for it. There was a season of your life that you needed to give to others, maybe even sacrifice yourself in many different ways. Maybe sacrifice, it can take different extremes, right? Like sacrifice your time to give it to a cause that for some of you, it may not necessarily have been what you wanted to do, but you did it for someone else and you sacrificed there. Maybe you sacrificed your dreams, your visions, and spirits like that there was a reason and a season. It's over because spirit said it's over, not because you did it not for the humans involved, even though it was for the humans, it was for the all. You did it for the all. And Spirit saying that's it. That is it. It ended this autumn. For some of you, could have felt a shift because Spirit saying it ended this fall. So for some of you, something could have ended with a fall. There could have been a fall or somebody fell. For some of you, this could have ended with a death because in the preliminary, there was a death in the field of a King of Pentacles energy. Could have been someone's partner, someone that was very established, or someone that had some type of say in your life, or some type of father figure, or someone that maybe wanted to impose their traditions onto you. This could have been a friend, a father, a brother, or a partner for some. But even if you're not leaving a connection, or even if you're not detaching, you're coming into it in a whole different light. For some of you, you have ended a cycle with certain people you're not going to talk to anymore. That energy has been present in the readings, and it's for the best. It's for the best, my lovies. It's not to say that you hate these people. It's to say that Spirit says that chapter is done. The world, death, it's over and done. But the heartache lives on. For some of you, just emotions taking me over. Caught up in sorrow, lost in a song. Somebody wants you to come back to a situation where there was just manipulation, but Spirit was needing everybody to go through that lesson together. For some, it's like certain people want to bring you back into something that in retrospect, you're like, I see why I had to go through that lesson. It had to refine you, to build you for your star, for your empress, for a creative venture. For some of you, it's killing me. It's killing me, Smalls. For someone was really living off of your energy, or a group, and you didn't even notice it. As I was coming in, for some, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. But it's making towers in other people's lives because they thought they were living off of your power or off of your sacrifice. And you're like, that's good. Spirit said enough is enough. Enough with the fluff. So you've distanced yourself. For some of you, this is your ancestors. I had a dream last night where the ancestral energy was very present. So for some of you, it's your ancestors that are moving you away from people that you thought, oh, this was my brother, this was my friend, this was my lover, and it was a demon. And for some of you, everybody has their work to do. Everyone is soul family. We're all one, technically. But when we come here with divided angles, angels at different angles, at different angels, the fallen angles, the fallen angels. So we all take different paths to get back to that wholeness or to bring heaven to earth. And certain people, when they go through the lessons, they can do it. I was seeing in my dream, Spirit was showing us for somebody that this person loves you, but they also want to harm you because it's funny because the way Spirit was showing us like two family trees, which come from the source. And there's an illusion of division. This person may have even been like, because I was seeing like two different races. So maybe for some of you, like you're dealing with someone, or you're letting go of someone or of a group where it's foreign to you. Maybe it was a foreign land. Maybe you were dealing with someone that had a different ethnic background than you, a different upbringing than you. And this person, the way it looked like a group of like a white family, and then like someone like from like the Caribbean or like kind of people like had like Indian skin, and they looked different. But I think that these families wanted these two people to come together. Someone failed someone in a mission. That's how it's coming in. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. We're gonna thank the ancestors, but this is what they want. It's like someone could have even like, historically speaking, could have come from like a racist family. Someone could have come from like a family of bigots. That bigotry energy was present in a couple of readings ago, or a few readings ago. Someone could have come from like maybe a different social class because they came from a warring family. And in this lifetime, the point was for them to overcome this curse, because this person is funny because the whole family, they were sitting with their family, and then you were sitting with your family, or wherever the shoe fits, wear it. There were two people that were sitting with their family, like their ancestors, and they were both being watched in how they handled this lifetime together, or whatever interaction they had in this lifetime. They were both being, these entities, these energies on the energetic and the higher self was judging how these two came together. And though there was love, there was one that had some type of wicked vision or frequency. The approach that this person had, it did show up as a man. This could have been the dad to someone. This could be someone's father. The way this person approached the situation, it's like they failed their mission. Their mission was to be a warrior for love, and instead, they almost tried to sabotage and sacrifice somebody. So the spirits had to move someone away, even though there was an intense magnetic force trying to pull these two together. But it's like now that a split has been created, a new path has been made because of the game someone played. Like someone could have actually put your life in danger, whether you know it or not. That stranger danger energy. 911 was on the clock. 911 was on the clock. Someone could have actually like wanted to harm somebody out of their confusion. They didn't know how to overcome the karmic entrapment. Something about a trap door. Something about an entrapment. Something about a trap door on the floor. Something about an entrapment. For some, you're never going to see some people or someone again. It's just because of the way that we all have to go through the school of life. And someone could not overcome their inner strife. Even as they watch you from a distance, because somebody is still like trying to keep tabs on you somehow, or this is you trying to do this to somebody, they're still showing up as a demon. In the dream, this person, it's like I saw them as part of their family tree, but like it was like a family picnic almost. Like they were having their family picnic. There was a park in between the two families, and then this family was having a family picnic, and they were calling the young lady to bring food to the table, and that's what she was doing. And this person was just watching from a distance, like still with the desire to, they don't know what to do with their love. Someone truly doesn't know how to love, because in a sick way, it's love. But they want to destroy somebody. They want to make someone suffer for them. And they can't overcome that. Unfortunately, for some, it's like, you're not going to see somebody anymore. This is how it's coming in. This is what they chose. They could have chose differently. 11:01 on the clock. This person may even, like, again, because the way it felt, it's like they're going to try to, someone plays with magic. 11:11. They're going to try to pull you in somehow. Like, you may even manifest things in your life where you're like, for example, like, I need a reference. And this person, for some reason, they were an important reference. You could have lived with this person. You could have had, like, I don't know, for some children with this person. You could have had a family, or you could have had some type of an important bond with this person. And they could be your reference for this. And it's like, do I have to use this? Do I even need a reference? Can you just can I just get in? And they're like, well, you need references. So it's like the energy will try to come up in your life again. If you get it, you get it. Anyways, it's an interesting thing for some. Let us thank the spirits, because for some, the spirits saved your life or someone around you, because they didn't deserve what somebody was planning to do. And for some, the backfire has begun. Spirit gave us in the preliminary. For some, if you've been feeling like someone was playing God in your life, despite, I'm not talking about if you know you were trying to wish people harm, my lovies, this message is probably not for you. You're probably going to get your karma too. Everybody gets their karma, right? Whether it's something about caramel candies. Like the withers, like they start with a W, caramel candies. They start with a W, or butterscotch candies. But someone was doing, for some, this was family. For some of you, this was a brother and his wife. For some, this was an ex and his older lover. They were doing black magic rituals. They have stopped, not because they wanted to stop, but because the karmic spin is now going. And right under their black magic rituals in the reverse came out facing karma for fuck shit. So for some, there's a mother involved in a situation that's going to face some heavy karma for her black magic. There is a brother involved in a situation. For some, there was a friend who wasn't really a friend, who was messing around with an older female that also wanted to destroy you too. There was a few people involved in a situation, and it's all over and done. And their heartache is going to live on inside because they didn't do the work. Instead, they try to sacrifice somebody else or other people. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. And something about translation software, Deeple. Anyways, this could have been co-workers or old co-workers that wanted to sacrifice you in some way, made you the fucking outcast for some reason because they wanted to feel more empowered in their life. They thought that empowerment means screwing other people over, bullying people. Take it how it resonates. We're getting a few different energies, but facing karma for fuck shit. These people are facing karma for their black magic. It came up under the black magic and reverse. Some people are nuts. They wanted to live a comfortable life. Let's see how comfortable it gets. They placed bets. What is up? What is up? What is up? Hot stuff. It's getting hot. Something's getting hot. It's getting hot in here. I can't take off my clothes. What is up, hot stuff? How's it flowing? How's it going? What's popping? And what is cracking? I'm reading for my darlings. We're reading for our darlings. The spirits are like, hello. We're reading for our darlings. We're reading for you, our darlings. It is true. We're reading for you. You know it's true. I think I'm crazy for you. That song's coming in for some. What's up, darlings? Not sponsored by Celsius water. I love those Celsius things, my lovies. I got put onto it working as an cart manager. Someone works with carts. Working as an account manager for a company called Corporate Technologies. But they put me onto Celsius, and I'm like, ooh, I really like this. Pisces could be significant for some. What is up, my darlings? We're reading for my darlings. I'm trying to figure out the date. For some of you trying to figure out the date for something, I'm getting the 19th. Could be significant. A completion of a cycle for some, 10 energy in the field. But we are also reading for the 20th, so duality. And so there's a completion that's bringing a state of duality. For sure. I feel it. For some of you, you're going into a new cycle. You're successfully ending something. You're successfully completing a contract, a spiritual contract that was very necessary for your spiritual development. For some of you, Spirit was giving that to us last night. And again, Spirit, something about Tom Riddle. Again, Spirit likes to have us reflect on everything that we've been through, because there have been such radical and amazing changes to bring me closer to source, and to be the proper channeler and or horse, and something fiery. Someone's eating something spicy, or they're about to. I'm seeing fish. For some of you, could be eating fried fish, but like with like stuff on it. It looks very well garnished, but it feels delicious. I enjoy my lovies. But Spirit is now ushering in a new era for some of you. Whatever you've been spending the last, let's say 10 to 12 years of your life, there is now a completion of a cycle. For some of you, can have a teenager going into or a young person going into, for some of you have a teenager going into their adulthood officially. For some of you have a child going into their teenage years. Have no fears, my lovies. You're ushering a new era. And with that new era, depending on the karmic seeds that were planted, that is how it'll go. 1911, a lot of 911 energy. 1911 was on the clock. So Spirit, for the next few waves that you're riding, for some of you, you could be giving, I would give thanks. I would really give thanks, my lovies, for all of the experiences, for everything that you've gotten to experience and to go through, and then whatever is to come, it's because it is what's just. And it's because it is a must. Cycles come and go. Nothing is forever. That's how it works. And something about the pleather. Something about pleather leather. Oh, look. Something about a cookbook. For some of you, you want a recipe for something. A cookbook could be significant. Somebody wants to write a cookbook. Good for you, my lovies. You know it's true. Or somebody has a cookbook. I'm getting like Asian cooking. Take what resonates. 2011, and look who's looking. Like, look who's talking now. I'm getting look who's talking now. That could be significant for some. I am seeing an ace of spades. You're signing something. I'm seeing an eight of diamonds, and I'm seeing an eight of hearts. You're signing something not too far from where you live. Jesus, you don't want to do it. Ooh, for some of you, you are not talking to your mama anymore, or there's a situation with a block with an older female or your mother. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't, and your brother too. There's a lot of lies in a situation for some, as we did say it from the beginning for a reason. Nine of spades is block when it comes to a queen of spades. This is a mother. This is an older female. This is, for some of you, a group of older females that has been present for some. There's a block when it comes to a situation. I'm getting it. The nine of spades to the ace of spades, an ending. For some of you, you could be learning the death of an older female. There's an ending of a situation. There's an ending of pretending for some. This is a lot of thought energy. This has been decided. Ace of hearts, this is a family member. For some of you, that energy has been present. Someone dying in their home. 2112. Now you're mirroring on opposite directions. So for some of you, there could be a separation of a house situation, and there's a contract. For some of you, I told you, I don't feel, this does not feel good. For some of you, you have family members. I don't care what they say. They do not have your best interest in mind. The queen of spades to the jack of spades is, for some of you, the queen of spades first and foremost is your mother. If not, this could also be you for some of you. When these two come together, it's a group of females, older females that don't have your best interest in mind, or that don't have someone's best interest in mind in a situation. For some of you, this is family. The ace of hearts is your family. It's the couple. It's the home. For some of you, there's an older female trying to, or get in the middle of your couple, but you have joy. For some of you, you have joy when it comes to, for some of you, it's a boy. There's a boy that's going to be born into the family for some. For some of you, you have joy and luck when it comes to a love situation, despite the fact that there are some people trying to block this or end this for you. The jack of spades is a man, a group of men and women, or a group of women who don't have your best interest in mind. For some of you, you have females that are familiar to you that you don't have to talk to. That's how it's coming in. For some, you don't have to talk to these people. There's no pressure. It doesn't matter if they're family or not. Or friends or whatever. For some of you, someone want to come to your house, and spirit's not liking that. For someone's trying to get into your space. Like, they're trying to either be near you or leverage the fact we're family, or it's, for some, these people don't have your best interest in mind, my lovies, in a situation. This could have to do with a property for some. These people could be coming over your home. Take it how it resonates. Something about Nicholas. Something about Nicholas the Victorious. Something about Victoria. This could be your I'm getting your ex's family for some. This could be your current partner's family members for some. This could be your current partner and your daughter. Some of you have a daughter. Your current partner has a daughter, or you have a daughter. You may not have a daughter together. But there's a bunch of females that want to talk to you. These are your partner's family for some. But they don't have your best interest in mind. You know it's true. Because for some of you, that did come in the preliminary as well. Someone picking a karmic situation over a divine situation only because they could do whatever they want. That's what it looked like. They could do whatever they want, and so they chose someone that doesn't battle them. And this person feels disrespected. There's a lot of fights and arguments in this situation. They've even gotten physical. For some, someone's in some type of domestic issue because they've even gotten physical with someone that they chose, not because they want to be with, but because it was easy. And she's sleazy. That's how it's coming in. I'm just a messenger. Take what resonates, leave what does not. You know it's true. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do-dee-do-dee-dee-doo-doo. Doobie-doobie-dee-boo. And someone's going to actually marry this person. For some, Spirit's advising that, or that, I don't know. No, Spirit's saying that's not what it is. Spirit showed us marrying someone else and the grass is greener. For some, there's someone that is marrying someone else because the grass is greener with this other person who's not immature, insincere, insecure, and a jerk. That's how it's coming in. For some of you, you could already be in another relationship. or in a situationship, take it how it resonates. Someone's in a situationship and they want to like maybe rekindle something with someone, but they still want to keep their shit show alive too. Is blocked. And this is what Spirit was giving us. The divine is, that's how it came out. With all of the shit show that came out in the preliminary, the divine is blocking this. There's a block, my lovies. There's a block. Talk to God. That's the energy that's coming in. It's like, talk to God. If you really feel like all the shit you were talking, all the backlash that you were wanting someone to receive, now someone is hating on it. This energy's been present for some. Now someone has the person that they're with, that they're in a shit show with. This person cannot sleep without stalking someone she doesn't know. She's obsessed with hating. It came in as hating on you now. Now this person's hating on someone she doesn't even know because she knows that her messy partner would want to be with that person, but they just don't have the cojones, the strength, the stamina, the spiritual respect to, they don't rank. Spirit saying they don't rank. They're not of the same caliber. They're not of the same rank. But this other being wants to like also try to like hate on somebody. Is like, my love, rank up and maybe leave your bum ass man. And I'm not talking about his money, because maybe he's all right doing financially all right, but his soul is shit. I don't know, my lovies. Talking shit about someone you don't even know, or this is someone for you, my lovies. Someone's talking shit about someone she doesn't even know. Calling her a hoe. This is coming in. She calls her a hoe. But you don't even know her. The fuck are you talking about? Where'd you get that from? Oh, you a channeler? You sure? I would not claim that if you're not. If you're saying it out of your jealousy and your envy, because you know your man wants to be with somebody else and you don't rank the same, I would not start talking shit. I really wouldn't. Someone's talking shit about someone she doesn't even know with her messy ass man that wishes to be with this person. And she was too dumb to see that he was talking shit because he really fucked up. And he wants to be with her, but he can't. I'm just a messenger, my lovies. Some should be bananas. Spirit's blocking this shit. When it comes to this couple, this home, this family, in this present moment, it's done and it's successful. It is done. No more stresses. New beginning for an older female. For some of you, if you want to reconcile with someone, you can reconcile with your mama. You have joy or some type of a new person. For some of you, this is a new person. And a new purse, for some of you, you're getting a new purse. For some of you, there's a new person, a new older female that is a good female around you. This is someone that you're going to be meeting in an organization. There are blocks for here and now. I promise to love faithfully. Okay. The Spirit's blocking these jerks that want to come in here and now. They want to, the way it came in the preliminary, someone's going to come in trying to like pretend like they love you for some. This could be a brother. This could be a friend. This could be an ex. This could be someone plays with hex work. Someone's going to try to pretend. Spirit's blocking this. It's like, they don't get it. They're frustrated because they thought they were stronger than God. They thought they could play God in your life. That's why I like to remind myself, and I don't, or Spirit, it's just Spirit puts it in my heart to say it from time to time. I already knew. I've known this since I was a child. I've been a channeler since I was a child. God giveth, God can take it away. I have no power over anybody's life. You want to go? Go. You want to stay? Stay. You want to... I have my standards too. It doesn't mean that you're going to stay and do whatever you want to do. We have to meet halfway. I will be respectful to you. Are you going to be respectful to me? Oh, no. Then go, my lovies. Ain't no problem here. Ain't no problem here. These people wanted to try to rule your world. Who run the world? Not them. Something about Rianne. Jack of Spades, a man, a group of men and women, or a group of women who don't have your best interest in mind. They are blocked out of your life. This King of Hearts, I told you, for some, the King of Hearts is rarely ever is this person looked at as if he's negative. Spirit was giving us a King of Cups, which is technically the equivalent in the 32 to the King of Hearts. This person is going to pretend, or you have a group of men or a group of men and women or a group of women, but it's coming in as for a man. A man is going to come in pretending to love you, to want to love faithfully. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. They hate your new beginning. They hate that your energy is cut off. That's how it was coming in. This person is cut off. So arrogant. I don't get certain people. This is like ridiculous. For some, you don't even care anymore. At one point, you could have cared to like argue, like, leave me alone or stay in your lane. Now you're just like, you're insane and you're never going to see me again. And Spirit saying you weren't even a good friend. This man was trying to pretend to be a friend to you for some, or a group of friends. I don't know. They're blocked out for a female. I told you, this is for you as a female or a female around you, or this could be your partner for some. Spirit's like, nah. No, she's protected. You thought you had power. You didn't. You didn't expect that tower. Jack of Diamonds. You have to get really good news. For some of you, there are people trying to block really good news. You're going to get good news anyway. For some of you, there's a well-meaning man that's going to announce something to you. There's someone who's trying to block good news for you, but you're still going to get really good news coming in really quickly. Yep, news. There's going to be some type of a letter or an announcement. You're going to have a conversation with this person. For someone's going to come to you. I would read between the lines. I really would. And between the lion and a lioness, a Leo female could be involved in a situation. 10 of Hearts. Your projects. For some of you, you could be talking to somebody about projects that are near and dear to your heart. For some of you, that shop, online shopping. For some of you, online shopping. For some of you, online dating. For some of you, online shopping. For some of you, if you meet someone online and you have some type of project with this person to manifest some type of, I don't know, outing or a date or some sort, be cautious. For some of you, if you are online dating and you're communicating with a bunch of people, there's one that may actually be worthy of exploration, but I would still be cautious. This person could be like, something about your purse. This person and something about like Pearson. For some of you, you could be taking a test and you're going to meet a well-meaning man. He's going to help you with a test you have to take, a Pearson test. I took a Pearson test. I've taken a few Pearson tests. I think I had to take my Pearson. I know I had to take Pearson tests because I wanted to test out of certain subjects. Someone could be very intelligent. Someone can help you. This is going to be a well-meaning man to you. I think he may actually even have like a little bit of a crush on you. But this person is going to be significantly older than you. Like, I'm getting like significantly. Like, maybe someone in his 60s. Maybe even a little more, or take it how it resonates. Someone's going to be a very well-meaning man or an ally in a situation for some. For some of you, this could have to do with taking some type of test. I had to take tests to test out of certain subjects because I wanted to get more college credits and graduate faster. So I tested out of all of the French. I tested out of all of the Spanish. I tested out of... What else did I take a Pearson test for? I thought I took it for something else. I think my my realtor's license. For some of you, a realtor could be involved in a situation. Yeah, I had to take a Pearson test for my realtor's. Yeah, because it was proctored by Pearson. A proctored test. Anyways, you got projects for some with this well-meaning man. He's a very well-meaning man. There are people that for some are involved in a situation that are trying to block you or block your projects with this well-meaning man. This person's going to communicate with you no matter what. There's communication no matter what. This feeling kind of like, I don't know. There's paperwork here, administrative paperwork. For some of you, some type of test, a written test or administration or paperwork of some sort, communicating about paperwork, communicating about a test. For some of you, you may need to test something, or again, a test is involved in a situation. For some of you, a little bit of money traveling at a distance, someone in an office. For some of you, someone in an office, a uniformed person. For some of you, this could be a proctor. For some of you, there's some type of test. For some of you, you need something about your bankruptcy. For some of you, somebody can be filing for bankruptcy. For some of you, you need some type of that notary energy has been present for some. For some of you, repossessed property. This repossessed property has been, there's an officer involved in a situation for some, and someone's dealing with an officer, paperwork when it comes to an officer. For some of you, a little bit of money when it comes to travel. Someone could be taking a flight somewhere. I'm getting red eye energy, international flights or regional flight. Someone with foreign origins than you for some, or someone at a distance from you. A Jack of Hearts, a brother, a friend, or a son. I would question brothers, friends, and sons. Jack of Hearts, because this is the energy that came out with that black magic energy with an older female for some, who are getting bad karma. Someone was even on the low. For some, you have a brother's wife who was on the low, or your brother is on the low, or a friend who you take it. This is person's far from you for some. So you get how it resonates. For some of you, this person has a daughter. Money, for some of you, 10 of clubs energy, a significant amount of money in a situation. For some of you, there's a date or an invitation. A well-meaning man spirit is saying this person's a well-meaning man. Someone slightly younger, slightly older than you. They like to look good. They like to dress well. This person can be doing very well financially. For some of you, this person can invite you on some type of surprise or on a date, or this is someone new that you're meeting as you're traveling. For some of you, you're meeting someone that could be the one. Or he could be a loyal, if it's not like something like that, someone that's just a loyal person to you. The year of the rat could be significant. And there's a work situation involved. For some of you, there's a work situation that involves a significant amount of money that's going to surprise you. For some of you, you're talking to somebody, but I think that this person has people around that don't want you to... There's projects, but it's like there's a lot of negotiation. There's a lot of talk, and this thing can teeter. Like there's something that feels like there's a contract for some involving at least one well-meaning man, but then everybody else doesn't. I don't think they want to hurt you per se. The four jacks. You're gonna come to an arrangement and agreement. Something right now, I don't know, there's a lie in a situation too. Someone can embellish a lot because someone's technically trying to block you. There are a lot of men involved in a situation negotiating something with a female or with your partner, and it has to do with a lot of money. And this project, I don't know, it's like... It doesn't feel, there's going to, 4 jacks means you're going to have a discussion and you're going to come to an arrangement. But I think the answer is that the arrangement is blocked. That's how it's going to be a little, it feels a little deflating. It does. It feels a little deflating. Boom. Ella muere por mí. You are communicating for some, again, with someone that's aloof. Someone's aloof. You're communicating with someone that's aloof. For some of you, you're communicating with someone that's far from you. It's going to surprise you. You're going to get communication from this person. And it looks like out of all of this energy of kind of like heaviness, a little, it's not negative per se, but... Again, it did feel like this is something for some that you really wanted. You wanted something to be arranged or a contract to be like established. And it just feels like a loss. I have to be frank. It feels like a loss. But you have something else happening here, negotiating with a well-meaning man. This is a little bit more in emotion. Like this person's more well-meaning. There's a lot more emotion here on this side. And so this person's more open to making something happen. It's just the way the energies are. There's more flowing energies here. There's energies of movement here. Fire energy, water energy. And I'm even feeling a little bit of earth. Yeah, there's a little bit of earth here. Where here, this is very fixed and very... The only emotion coming here is from this female that really wants to make this work. And then you have a group of masculine energy that's like coming against it. It's very difficult. So that's why it's blocked. That's what it feels like, my lovies. Jack of Spades. The family, the home, the couple. Eight of Diamonds, movement not too far from where you live in some type of an organization. These people, for some, are not too far from where you live. It just feels like so like unhealed. That's what it feels like. It's like people that are just, it's like, it doesn't have to be such a big deal, but it's being made a big deal. I don't know why. You have face to face with a lot of money. At the end of the day, there's going to be a closure of a chapter here. These are people that are not too far from where you live. 2 to 3 mile radius for some, 2 to 5 mile radius for others. These are people that are not too far from where you live. In an organization, in the legal field, in the field. The legal field, it feels like a legal thing, even though it's not. The legal field, the medical field, a big organization or a corporation. There's going to be movement and communication because I am getting the 8 of Wands energy. The communication is definitely going to come. And they're going to have to, for some of you, if you're waiting on money from an organization, they're going to have to give it to you. I don't understand why there's so many delays and such plays. It feels like playing a game. I think people are just bored. That's what it feels like. Like they're just bored. They're trying to like maybe delay something to make something more of a procedure than it needs to be. This is what it feels like. Yeah, this older female for some, and who's not okay psychologically, emotionally, or spiritually. That's what it feels like. For some of you, you'll be hearing from a mom who's hospitalized or an older female who's hospitalized for her lies. And you're gonna have joy. For some of you, someone's worried that you're happy. For some, there's an older female or a group of older females, this energy has been present, who are sick. They don't understand why they're mentally, emotionally, or spiritually sick. They have a lot of money though. I don't understand. This is what it feels like someone's trying to make something to be bigger than it needs to be. Envy and enemies. For some of you have a bunch of older vultures that really envy you. That's what it comes in at. I don't even think they hate you. I just think they envy you. They were obsessed. It's like they want to be the very best. That's what is coming in. They want to be the best, like no one ever was. Yet their heart is poison. They have no self-control when it comes to their wicked ways. I don't know, and their wicked plays. Block when it comes to a young brunette, when it comes to paperwork, but there are changes. For some of you, if someone was trying to delay a legal process or a legal procedure or a procedure that has to do with a significant amount of money, you have face-to-face with your significant amount of money, and then you never get to see these people again for some of you. Because this discussion is going to bring an ending to a situation. And you know, in a way, I think they're gonna miss you. That's what's going on. That's what's coming in. They live a life of sin, of missteps. And they're like, oh, so beautiful. We want to destroy this beautiful light. I told you, my lovies, and it's beautiful fight. They wanted to, I don't know, something about pimping you out. I don't know what the hell that means. These people wanted to try to hook you up with somebody. This was coming in. I'm just the messenger. Take what resonates. You do have soulmate energy here. For some of you, you have soulmate energy. There's a very well-meaning man in a situation for some. If you're a female, there's a very well-meaning man. You're going to drop this friendship. For some of you, you're going to drop this friend or this brother or this son who's going to try to hide, who lied. You're going to be finding out something about somebody who lied on you. But there's a well-meaning man who spies on you, who is protecting you. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. What else? We have 2 10s. So your projects are going to be all set, even though there have been delays and even people stalking you in a situation. For some, in a work situation. For some, someone was trying to look up information on you unnecessarily so. Boom. Oh, did we cover this, my lovies? I don't know. Did we cover the blocks? No, we said, yeah, it's going to clear. Whatever it is going to clear. Have no fear. Something about Farah. Something about Farah. F-A-R-R-A-H. Farah. Something about Farah. Something about hillside. Something about crest. Something about crescent. Y muere por mí. Movement, not too far from where you live. You have to travel not too far from where you are. How do we do this, my lovies? 4507. I think that's good. What do you say? I say 4507. You're sent from heaven. When it's like this, that means there's something to discover that someone doesn't want to do. Should we do a part 2? I love you, my lovies. I love you, my lovies. Here. Have no fear. Spirit singing. Ella muere por mí. A vampire. I told you, some people create dramas because they want to fuel this. They need to, certain people, my lovies, if you pay attention to energies, certain people live off of drama. They live off of drama. They live off of trauma. They even create trauma for others in subtle ways. 4611. For someone was trying to mess with your head, or a group. They were lying deliberately, even little lies, white lies, black lies. Black lives matter. Someone says they Claire, something about eclair, something about Claire, something about Claire's, the piercing store. Someone just got a piercing, or someone got a piercing at Claire's. No quiere tutti. They love trauma. I told you. They love trauma bonds. Somebody loves a trauma bond, and they do it by being a bitch. Ooh, for some of you, you have a trauma bond with someone like this. For some of you, there's a group of females like this. For some of you, there's a group of people like this. They like to bond by traumas. They create procedures and processes to create trauma. They feed off of this. They feed off this energy. Do you get it, my lovies? I hope you get it. This is crazy. Because they see someone as a starseed. For some of you, you could be very innovative. For some of you, you could be very creative. For some of you, you could be a healer of some sort. And these people hate it. They wish to make you feel lesser than. Because even the way I have to move it, something about Sherry Ann, though even the way I have to move it, it's like they're trying to find like hierarchy, or for some of you, like they're trying to stalk you or surround you in some way, but it's an energy. If you get it, you get it. This is the energy. They want to bind to you, but they can't bind to you. The only way that they can try to bind to you is through trauma. These are the type of people that will say, I'll put her, or I'll put him in his place, or I'll put her in her place. And it's like, why are you approaching the fucking connection like that? What kind of issues do you have? Like... What? That's what's coming in, my lovies. They bully their way into the hearts of... They're not even into the hearts. These people have fucking children. It's like, what kind of life? They try to get into your emotions. Empath energy, they try to eat up your emotions. They feed off of your emotional states. They try to create trauma in your emotional state. By lies even. These people could have spread gossip. They're trying to provoke an emotional state so they can feed off of your pain. I hope you get it. This is a cult of people. It feels like a group of people. I said they want to surround you. They feed off of the energy. They feed off of the energy. I hope you get it, my lovies. They love drama. These are the type of people, it's always like... So there was once I inherited a store. Well, it was we were a part of a management team. I was one of 3 assistant managers and our manager, and we inherited a store. And this store was notorious, like, for gossip. Everybody like knew, like, there was gossip. There was always a battle. The store was always struggling to perform. It was one of the busiest stores in the Northeast and had so much potential, but like just drama, clickiness. There was always gossip, always like an issue. We got there And I'm not saying it was perfect, but they were like, wow, one of the top performing stores in the region, one of the busiest stores in the region. People love their management staff. Like, they actually love their management staff. Everybody, like, for me, it was a family. In fact, one of my manager, he said to me, "You really love these people." I'm like, don't we all love each other? Like, I thought we all loved each other. Mind you, that was like one of my dream jobs. I wanted to be with Verizon. I knew I wanted to go work there. And then on top of that, I was doing really well. And I was part of a very successful, loving team to me in my eyes. So I'm like, doesn't everybody? He's like, no. But for me, I was like, wow, like, holy cow, we're just so much love. That's how it felt. I fed off that energy. Like, it gave me life. I came in and they vibed off me. And when I left, they're like, no, don't leave. Like, no, how could you do this to us? You broke it. Like, you're going to break the spirit of this. And I'm like, it's like, is that right? Like, we'll be all right. These people feed off of the opposite of that. Like, it's like, if people are performing poorly, they want to continue to bring out like that negative energy. These are the type of people that believe like you can't teach people how to do things differently. They don't even fucking try. They just point out the negative and then they want to beat people up. And like, it's like something about Preston. This is what's coming in. It's like you point out the bad, but you never give like the good. It's like there's no, but then they pretend like, I don't know. These are the type of people, they take credit for the edits. Somebody wants to take credit for the edits. Someone edited something they weren't supposed to edit. Someone had access and edited something they weren't supposed to edit. Someone touched something they weren't supposed to touch. These are the type of people, they'll set up their employees. They'll set up people out of envy. They edit things. They took foolish risk. Someone took a foolish risk. For some of you, you're going for a new beginning. Wherever you're going, the grass is greener. Spirit said it to the emperor. Wherever you're going, the grass is greener. You're going for some of you, this is a boss or a new organization. Or for some of you, there's an Aries who's taking a leap of faith. Or for some of you, this is you in your boss up energy. You're taking a leap of faith. You're taking your emperor, your authority, your seniority, your sovereignty. You're taking it somewhere else. You're taking a leap of faith. For some of you, you're taking a leap of faith at work and you're going to start something new and it's going to be fruitful for you. The Emperor in the upright is the opposite of what I am describing. What I was just describing in terms of energy vampires, this is like the best boss ever. This is like someone that comes in and really looks out for everybody's best interest. This person's not in his ego or her ego. This person's very sharing, very caring. This person could look out after their empire. They make sure everybody is doing what they need to be doing. This person could be very authoritative, but in like a very positive way. They don't abuse their authority. They don't try to use their authority against their employees or against someone that they think that they can outsmart. This person, even though the chessboard is here, the way I'm feeling, it's like you're leaving an organization or a group or a situation or maybe a relationship where people were trying to use you in some type of pond. For some of you, the Ponzi scheme thing has been present. You're walking away from that and you're walking into something that this Emperor energy is backing you. For some of you, you could be working with a well-meaning man who is backing you into the sleep of faith. Take it how it resonates. Leave it if it doesn't. Something about faith, the name faith, fire, and a balanced union. Jesus. This is going to be two parties, two energies coming together for balance. Because I do feel like a little bit of like other things coming in, but it's nothing that you can't manage. This is the real deal, Holyfield. I don't know what you're going to go do, but do it. It's a new beginning for some. It's the coolest thing ever. It's the coolest thing ever. Something about coolly. I'm seeing my 5th grade teacher. A 5th grade teacher can be involved in a situation. Someone's 5th grade teacher. I'm seeing my 5th grade teacher, Miss Cooley. Miss Cooley could be significant for some. Anyways, 5411. That was 9/11. 5411. 5-4 is 9 and 11. It's an emergency. Do it, my lovies. Get to it, my lovies. Anyways, that was beautiful. I know there was a little bit more to go. Now I feel like we got it all out, my lovies. You got it all out. For some of you, it's like there's certain kinks. I feel like it's an internal thing. Like certain kinks need to be like let out. Maybe for some of you, a little bit of stretching or a little bit of exercise to get these final energies out of your system, because they are energies. They really are. And then you can go for your new beginning, whatever it is. Anyways, my lovies, that was cool. I love it. 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 Love it. Love it. Love. Because you're going into a new year. You're going into a new, taking a leap of faith into a new year, into a new you. Take it how it resonates. Anyways, my lovies, I love it. Stay well. Your sister friend loves you and adores you. Loves you and adores you. Your spirit friends love you and adore you. Love you and adore you. Something about Dorothy. Your sister friend loves you and adores you. Loves you and adores you. Deja vu. Your sister friend and your spirit friends and your sister friend and your spirit friends. In love always, in love always, in love always, and forever, homies. Peace.